like Arbella bronzer. It's a beautiful color. It's a beautiful glow. And I really kind of like doing it first. Sometimes I do it first. Sometimes I don't. Today is one of those days where we're just going to plop it on first. So, if you're catching the beginning of this and you have to hop off for whatever reason, that's fine. No big deal. But please come back and actually kind of look at the finished look. I will post a picture of my after in the comments for those that don't actually watch all the way through, and that's fine if you don't. But don't think I look like a psycho, and then I'm gonna leave my makeup looking like a psycho, because I'm not. I am going to fix it. I'm not gonna look like a crazy person. There's no rules really to makeup, so you kind of just do things the way you want. Like I said, a lot of us on my team and in this company, we really we tried this bronzer first routine, and it looks so beautiful. It leaves a sun-kissed glow up under your foundation, and it just pops out from under it. It's really beautiful, and I don't know. A lot of us love it. It looks great. You'll like it when you see it if you stick around. If not, like I said, just come check the picture back out. You'll like it. It looks great. And you don't have to blend it in like I just did. You can honestly just leave it and blend all at one time. I'm a little weird when it comes to my blending, and I kind of like to blend as I go. I don't really... I mean, sometimes I leave it all and do it at the end. If I'm in a huge hurry, then I don't blend as I go. I just slap it on and I blend at the very end, because that's the way it was meant to do. It's fast and it works perfectly. I mean, I can slap this product on, and if you've checked out some of my like cheetah videos, and like the other day I did a video under 5 minutes, and that's literally what I did. I threw it on like war paint. I just took a bunch of lines and did it all over my face and blended it at one time, and it came out perfectly. I still had the contour and highlighting going on. So anyway, you can do this makeup how you choose to do it. This is your makeup. If you get it, it's your makeup, it's your face. You do what you want to do. Makeup has no rules. And certain products like this, a cream product, turns out, it turns out and it goes where it's supposed to go. Turns out fine, and it goes where it's supposed to go, no matter what, because cream moves. That's just how it is. That's one of the best parts about cream, is it moves. So it's very forgiving. And if I mess up, if I put something somewhere that I shouldn't have, and it's cream, I just kind of push it around and move it. So that's what a lot of us love about cream. Not to mention it stays. So I use Stay Spray. Smells extremely good. And you spray it on your face at the end. It sets your makeup, and it holds it. So even in this horrible humidity and 97 degree weather we have outside, my makeup's going to stay put all day long. It's still going to be there at the end of the day. Great, right? All right. So I need my brush. All right. And this is my Buffy brush, and like I love Buffy. Buffy's a great brush. She works amazing. She's really good for full coverage. And honestly, you don't need a bunch of different brushes. I might use them, but that's because I have them. If I have them, why not use them? Why let them sit and collect dust? So I have all the brushes, so I use all the brushes. But you don't have to do that. You can get through this with one brush. So this is my Detail Hack brush, and it's really great for contouring, and that's what we're about to do with it. So I'm going to go into my contour. You're going to go under the cheekbone. Under the cheekbone. See that? That's where we're going to go. So you're like digging out your cheekbone. Check it out. Come on, dig out your cheekbone. And because we want to lift, we're going to curve. We're going to kind of curve up because we want to lift. I mean, this is makeup. We need to create the illusion that we have a facelift. But the best part about it is this facelift cost me $14. I love a $14 facelift. I didn't have to go have surgery. I didn't have to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars or tens of thousands of dollars. I don't have to go get a bunch of fillers and Botox in my face repeatedly. Just pay 14 bucks. This stuff lasts like a year. I mean, you don't use enough contour for it to go fast. So this tin right here is going to last me close to a year. Not to mention, I don't use the same contour every day. I use different colors. Like today, this is indigo. Yes, like yesterday, I used Astoria. So I don't even use the same contour every day. I use different colors, and they're going to last me anywhere from 6 months to a year. Closer to a year, though, because, like I said, well, first of all, I don't wear makeup every day, and second of all, I don't wear the same colors every day. Like, I mean, for my main highlight, like my foundation, yes, I use the same color. If I've been out in the sun and I look a little darker, then I might change the main highlight color. Or if I've been out of the sun for a few days and some of my color is disappearing, then I'll go to a different color. But that's, you know, that's neither here nor there. Most of my highlights are going to last me, even if I use my highlight every single day, which at our company, highlight is just foundation, except for it doesn't come in a liquid bottle. It comes in a tin like this. But ours is called highlight, and even if I use it every single day, I'm still going to get about 4 to 5 months out of it. And it costs us $14. So I got 4 to 5 months of doing my makeup every single day for $14. You can't beat that. This is artist grade makeup at drugstore prices, and you just cannot beat it. You cannot beat it. I know that a bottle of foundation on people that wear makeup every single day does not last no 5 months. I know that for a fact. For one, it takes more foundation on your face than it does cream highlight. Just does. You cannot use as little bit of foundation as we do. And brushes are extremely important. The tools you use to get your makeup on, that's extremely important. If you have good brushes, it goes a long way. And it goes on better, the placement's better, and you waste less. When you dump, see, now I have a Perfector, it's similar to a beauty sponge, but I use this to blend my makeup, and it will pick up the excess makeup if I use too much. But instead of dumping a bunch of foundation in here, letting my sponge absorb over half of the makeup I want on my face, I apply my makeup with my brushes, and I just tap this around to blend and pick up excess, and I'm not wasting a ton of makeup. All my makeup is in one compact, so I'm not digging through drawers. I'm not opening bottles. I'm not digging through a makeup bag. So I've gave myself 60% of my time back, because 60% of your time is spent digging through your makeup bag or your makeup drawer, taking off lids. I don't go through all that. All right, so now that my contour's on, I'm literally just going to go in, and I'm going to go into my main highlight, which, again, is just like my skin color. I'm going to take my Buffy brush here, and I'm just going to pat it on. I don't like to rub and smear it on. I just kind of tap it in to my skin. I just want to tap it in. Cream kind of sits on your face like a second skin. It moves with your skin, so it doesn't get absorbed down into your skin and dig into your cracks and creases, pull your wrinkles out. I mean, the point of makeup is to hide your imperfections. And with cream makeup, that's exactly what it does. It hides your imperfections. It does not highlight them by sinking into them and pulling them out. And I absolutely love that. I mean, if I'm going to go through all the trouble of putting makeup on, I would prefer that it doesn't tell all my dirty secrets. The point of putting it on is to hide stuff, not for it to go sit in my wrinkles and say, hey, look, she's got some wrinkles. Oh, check out these crow feet. I do not want it to tell on me. I want it to hide stuff. So, that's what we use it for, right? As you'll notice, this is not actually a live video. It's a pre-recorded, because hashtag mom life over here, and plus I have animals, and my child's not feeling great, and we're waiting to go to the doctor for it to be time to go to the doctor. So there might be times I need to pause this video to take care of my daughter, and I can't do that on a live video. So sometimes we have to adjust to our real life, you know? That's why I love working from home, because I can work from home, take care of my child, take care of my house. And this works around my life. My life does not work around my job. My life does not work around my business. That's not how this goes. My business works around my job. Or, not my job, my kid. My life. I know what I'm talking about over here. Yeah, my business has to work around my life. It has to work around my child. It has to work around my responsibilities as my brother's caretaker. My business has to work around my life, general, period. Not just my life, but my kid's life and my brother's life. And the doctor's appointments and all of that. So, that's what's happening here. So, I can pre-record videos and pop them in later when I have a chance. Or I can record this video and pop it in right away if I have time. But since I usually don't, I have to record it and then I just put it up on Facebook when I have a chance. And it's just life. Alright, so I'm going to go into the I'm going to take the smaller end of my Buffy brush. I'm going to go into my brightening highlight, and I seriously learned something new that I am super stoked about trying. So, as you get older, you have spots in your skin that kind of sink in, right? So, right here is sunken in. It doesn't, I mean, I could go get Botox and have me a filler in there, but ain't nobody got no time for that, and ain't nobody interested in that. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this brightener color, and I'm literally just going to hit right here where it's sunk in. Just right there. That's it. Nowhere else. Just right there. So that it can pop out. And then I'm still going to do my brightening technique that I usually do at my nose and stuff, but this bright of a color right here is only going to go right here. The next color I use will not be as bright as this one. It was easier to do it with my fingers, so that's what we're doing. See? Just on the sunken in part. That's it. You can already see it's kind of popping out. And it's just like I'm playing with the light. And I'm going to make it appear like I got filler in it. And it's as even as the rest of my face. So even though it's not, you don't need to know that. And then I know I say not to dab or not to smear, and I don't in most areas. But right here, I like my makeup to be thin because I'm going to go back over it with a brightening highlight. And it doesn't need to be caked on where I'm already doing layers. So I just kind of push it around a little bit to thin it out. I mean, here I needed full coverage, so it needs to be on a little thicker. But in these areas that I'm fixing to go over with a brightening highlight, it does not need to be thick. So we don't make it thick. And your brightening highlight really just kind of goes in your T-zone, like right here. And as I said before, I kind of blend as I go. Like, even when I'm trying not to show y'all something, I still end up doing it basically. I don't know, I can't control myself. So, it happens. Alright, so as you've seen, I took a brighter color and I literally just put it right here in the part where as you age, your face loses volume and it starts to sink. Now, nobody likes to talk about these things, especially us women. We don't like to discuss that that's what happens, but it is. So we're just going to bring it out into light. That is what happens. You lose volume in your face in certain areas. So I have extra meat here and less here because I'm aging and I'm losing volume. It happens. So you take more collagen. You can take liquid collagen, which I do. You can buy products that are collagen that you can rub on your skin. They work. Some of them. I use one. So, full disclosure, I know I'm getting older and I know wrinkles are going to start appearing. Oh, wait, they already have. I also know I'm going to lose even more volume than I already have. That's okay. We're going to prepare for it. So, I use liquid collagen. I use the outer collagen. I do what I have to do because that's what's going to happen. You're aging, that's what happens. So, use collagen. You start losing collagen in your 20s, maybe start using collagen in your 20s to stop it from happening as fast. Now, because I wasn't aware of any of that in my 20s, I did not use collagen. So I lost more than I had to. But if I was still in my 20s and somebody gave me that piece of advice, I would either start drinking or rubbing collagen on me. In your 20s, all you need to do is drink it. That's it. Keep drinking it. And there's so many benefits to collagen. It's not just about the wrinkles and stuff in your face. It's good for your joints. It's good for pain. I mean, it's good for so much stuff. If you need to hook up on someone to get collagen from, I have a cool person I use to get it from. And I'm happy to hook you up with her. But, yeah. If you don't want to use collagen, don't. But liquid collagen is the way to go when you're in your 20s and you don't want to look like you're 40 in your 30s. And that's what will happen if you don't start taking care of your face now. Trust me, I know. So anyway, I'm still using my brightener color, but I went to a different color. It is still brighter, but it's not as bright as what I put in my under eye right here to pump up the volume. It's not as bright as that. It's a little bit darker, but it is brighter than my all over foundation. So I will still get the brightened look that I like. I mean, and it's the color that I usually use to brighten my face. I went way lighter here, and this is the color I normally use. But it actually is a pretty good trick. I've seen someone else do this. I cannot even remember the lady's name. Rachel, I think? I don't know. I was flipping through IG. It kind of just popped up, and I heard the tip as I was walking around. I think it was Rachel, though. I don't know. But, I mean, I use a brightening highlight anyway to brighten up my face. So, why not go one shade lighter or 2 shades lighter, which I actually went 2 shades lighter. And that one little divot to draw attention to my face in that area and make it look fuller. Oh, I forgot to contour my nose. Shucky ducky. That's alright, I'll get it. Oh my goodness, have you guys watched Descendants 3 yet? My daughter and I have watched it a few times because, well, it's amazing. It was such a good movie. So cute. And I'm curious now if they'll have a 4th one or not. I can almost imagine that they won't. And it really doesn't appear that they left room to have a 4th one. But who knows? We'll see though. Alright, nose contour, here we come. Nose contour, here we come. Alright, so I got my detail hat brush, and I'm just going to go right here on the bone. Very lightly. And I'm going to connect my eyebrow. And then we're just going to turn right around and do it again on the other side. I'm just going to... Boom. Oh, well, it's not quite as dark as the other side. Alright, fine. There we go. And then you need to cut it off. Unless you want your nose to look super, super long. I do not. So let's chop that off. Instead of keeping it never ending and all that good old stuff, we chop it off at the end. And I just gave myself a $14 nose job. Okay, so now I've lost weight in my face. I gave myself a facelift. I filled up my eyes, and when I blend all this, you're going to see it. If you go back to the beginning of the video and you look at my face before, and then you look at my face after, you'll see I've lost weight. I put fillers in my eye. I gave myself a facelift, and now I gave myself a nose job. And I've done all this for $14. well, I guess technically 28 if you count the 2 different colors I used to get the look. Because each tin is $14, so if you count the 2 colors it's taken me to achieve this look. I mean, counting the color. So you got the contour that was $14, and then you got the filler right here in my eye. These are the 2 main things that have done what I needed it to do. $14 a piece. Now, technically, I've used like 4 colors on my face, but you don't need to do that if you don't want to. You can keep it nice and simple. I am a little extra, and I want to do more. And I have the colors. Why not use them? So now I'm going to go into my lip and cheek, which is just like a blush. They're very pigmented, so be very careful. Sometimes when you put a little too much, it's a little harder to get off than you want it to be. Now, luckily, once again, cream is very forgiving. So, when you mess up, it can be fixed. And it definitely can just be blended in. So you just kind of blend it in. We always go back and up, and we don't go down. Don't drag on your face. Don't pull your face down, ever. And see, just put my blush on right there, blends my contour and my blush. So there's a lot of blending there. You're more than welcome to blend with the brush or with your perfector. It's really up to you. Blending is completely up to you and how you do it. Sometimes I like, most of the time I just blend with my perfector, but sometimes I like to just go over it with this brush. It still has a tiny bit of bronzer on it from when I used it earlier. It still has a tiny bit of illuminator on it when I used it earlier. And so as I blend with it, I get to put a little glow and a sun-kissed glow with the Bella bronzer. And I get to blend all my products together, so that's awesome, right? At least it is in my opinion. See? So everything's nice and blended now. Everything's nice and done now. I got a sun-kissed glow. So when I go outside and the light hits my face, it will look like a little sun-kissed glow, like I have a better tan than I already have. Which, I mean, I have a little bit of a tan, but it'll look better than it did before. And so I'm going to take my perfector sponge now. I'm going to spray my Stay Spray on it. And this is how I will set my makeup, so that it stays on all day long. It stays right there in place. It doesn't move. And as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, it also will help you if you accidentally used a little too much product anywhere. It will help you with that. And there you go. Here's my, let's use Hollywood Lip and Cheek. And ta-da. Face is set, look is complete, look is done. All I need, I might put some eyeshadow on. Don't know yet. So there we go. All done. All shiny, all pretty. Talk to you guys later. Have a good night. Day. Have a good Sunday.